A very good morning, Team Zimbabwe. Mamukase. So I have come this morning so that we can cover another scandal which is now happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. We always speak about this, we always talk about this, where the Zimbabwean government is ready to give tax holidays to very big companies, where they benefit because here is the deal. The company retains half of the VAT and the corrupt enablers takes another 15%, another half of the 15%. So if they were supposed to pay 8 million US dollars as tax or as VAT, what they're going to do is that they will pay 4 million to the corrupt enablers and they keep another 4 million. Both ways, they've benefited. The company has benefited in massive profits. The looters have benefited in looting the tax which is supposed to be paid to the government. And this is happening on a raw platinum. Whilst we have here in Zimbabwe a plan which can actually process that platinum. So let us get straight to this story shared by Honorable Tendai Biti, because it's a very important issue which we all cannot actually ignore. So we need to hear what Honorable Tendai Biti has to say. So I hope my system is going to allow me to actually play this.
With the mining taxation as proposed by the Minister of Finance. And I believe Mr. Speaker said that if the minister is not captured by mining interests, then he's certainly a slave to mining interests. So the first thing I find of major concern is the proposal to suspend by 12 months the obligation of mining houses, platinum houses, to pay. He's suspending the payment of VAT on unbeneficiated platinum that is coming out of Zimbabwe. Ostensibly, in his explanation, the reason is to give tax incentives to mining houses so that they can build a refinery in Zimbabwe. Zimplus has been in this country, Mr. Speaker said, for a period of 20 years. They have not built they've not built a refinery, notwithstanding that at the time that they signed their memorandum of understanding with the government of Zimbabwe, the Minister of Mines then was Sidney Sekeramai, Honorable Sidney Sekeramai. They were given massive tax incentive to build a refinery. Up to now, they've not built a refinery. Over and above this, Honorable Speaker, platinum is nickel. Nickel is part of the platinum mineral group that comprise of palladium, nickel itself, platinum itself, rhodium, and so forth. There are about 6 groups of PMGs. We already have a nickel refinery in Bindura, at BNC, at Bindura Nickel. Yet consistently, all the platinum houses have refused to use a Bindura Nickel. So as a result, Mr. Speaker said, you have this anomaly that platinum houses in Zimbabwe, with the key culprit being Mimosa and Zimplus.
So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. As you have heard from Honorable Tendai Biti actually speaking about this issue. Welcome, Tinashe Mapunga. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you, Tinashe. So you've heard Honorable Tendai Biti actually speaking and explaining what is really happening. So you can actually see that Zimbabwe could these guys are not going to stop anytime soon from looting. Why are you taxing small companies and giving tax holidays to big companies? Because I don't see the logic here. For an example, let us speak about this issue. When you are taxing my company, which is small, you are taking the profits from me, those profits which I would have put back into the business for expansion processes, which means if I was employing 10 people, if you give me tax holiday, I can end up employing 15 people because I reinvest and reinvest and reinvest. But you are giving a tax holiday to a very big company, which is already big and does have market advantages, and you are taxing very small companies. Where is the logic? Because the issue in Zimbabwe is to create jobs. How do you create jobs? You promote investment, you promote growth of companies. And when you are promoting growth, you don't promote growth of already grown companies. You promote companies which are not grown, which need to begin to grow. That is logic, simple logic. For any economist. And I wonder where the finance minister attended a school, is the School of Economics, because he seems not to understand how to run economics. But because of corruption, they do whatever they want to do because money to them is important more than the people, more than the economy itself. So, Team Zimbabwe, I've given you this. When we are saying let us register to vote, this is the reason why we are saying let us register to vote. When we say in 2023, let us not make a mistake, this is the reason why. If you go to Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema is doing great things. Why? It's because he is there to serve the people, not to make money. But we have people who want to be billionaires in the next 5 years. But how are they going to be billionaires? It's through looting. They've never worked anyway. What they know is to loot. They steal and steal and steal and steal up until everybody loses everything. So this is it in Zimbabwe. You have heard Honorable Tendai Biti actually articulating how this government is actually looting and actually plundering the resources of this nation. At the end of the day, they will come and say, sanctions this, sanctions that, we don't have money, we don't have chakazot. But they are the people who are actually spearheading looting in the nation of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Thank you very much for your support. And I love you all. Let us meet in other programs and other episodes. Your presence here is much valued. So I really, really, really appreciate.